looking at butterflies. Now it's clouded over, it's been baking hot heat wave, 3 days of 30 degrees, and luckily, locally to us, the farmer, the local estate, they leave 2 whopping great bits of set aside on the fields right near our house. Beautiful meadowland, full of butterflies, and some real special ones recently. In fact, first off, check out this video of a dark green fritillary. Hardly ever seen in this part of Northamptonshire, but they're just again, like many species, creeping up this way. I think it's the second ever record of one in this part of Northamptonshire, so pretty cool. But let's go and see what other butterflies we can find. Check out that video first. What a gorgeous butterfly, dark green fritillary. So first off, what's very common along here are the Burnet Moths. And here's a cocoon that's recently emerged. There's nothing in there. Burnet Moth cocoon in the grassland. Let's go and find some real ones, or adult ones. He's the Burnet Moth. Now, a lot of people think, well, how can he be a moth? He's got butterfly antennae, he's flying around in the daytime. Quite unusual, because one way you can tell a butterfly from a moth is they have little clubs at the end of their antennae, and Burnet Moths kind of look like they do. And obviously people think moths fly at night, they're nocturnal. Quite a lot of species of moths fly in the daytime, and the slow flying, gorgeous Burnet Moths are probably one of my favourites. They're a childhood memory because they're so slow. They were some of the first butterflies, in inverted commas, that I could catch when I was little with my bandy net. Bumbling around, and of course those colours warn predators. Look, I don't need to be quick, because if you eat me, I'm going to taste pretty bad. Absolutely gorgeous red and black warning colours, classic natural defensive colours there. And their lovely velvety bodies, they just look so kind of snuggly really. I love a Burnet Moth. Look at this, you can see a pair of Burnet Moths actually mating, keeping out of the way of everything while they kind of get it on for the next generation. It's not just the nectar producing flowers that make this area, this meadow, rich in butterflies and other insects. It's actually the fact that those flowers are on top of plants, which are food plants of many species. We've got lots of different grasses. We've got wonderful knapweeds, look a bit like a thistle, but they don't have any prickles, the hardheads or knapweeds. We've got oxeye daisies down here, which are now almost gone over. We've got mallows, beautiful mallows. We've got ladies' bedstraw. What else have we got here? All kinds of vetches and vetchlings. Very important food plants for many butterflies, including, of course, the wonderful clovers. Fantastic nectar and food plants. So it's really biodiverse in actual wildflowers. And that means it's food for the caterpillars, the larvae of the butterflies and moths, and lots of different time nectar producing flowers flowering over quite a prolonged period. And that means there's food here available all through the summer, or certainly through the spring and early summer, for many of those species as adults. Fantastic. Look at this huge field. We're only talking a small strip at the end here. Not a great deal of acreage, but what a fantastic place for wildlife. Good old farmers. Well done to the estate here. Here's a great bit of mini predator and prey. Not everybody knows that ladybirds feast on other animals. And they're the gardener's friend, because look at these aphids sucking the sap from this plant here. Have a look at these. These tiny insects sucking the sap as it rises through this plant. And look up here, their arch enemy, the ladybird. Its job, as well as its larva's job, is to gobble up aphids like these, which if you're a farmer, They are your friend, not the aphids. The ladybirds. Fantastic. Natural pest control.